this song dance? I don't know.
Put my hand on my hip.
It's too late. Just
Put it in your waist, man.
what can I do
Put
about
it in
it?
your waist.
It's
New Year.
I really don't know. Anyways, while these ladies dance, I will just talk. Yeah. So happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm saying Happy New Year with my dance.
You should do it with the scoop move as well.
Oh yeah.
Happy New Year. Anyways, guys, this is the Scoop and R2 TV. Yes, and we are saying a Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year.
Now, guys, did you know that in 2014, Dorobuchi was one of the Nigerian songs that had the highest downloads? Yep.
Wow. And I'm sure you guys heard all about the beef in 2014.
Yep.
Wizkid and Davido ring a bell, maybe?
And Fast Riser Pato Ranking used to sell rat poison.
Rat poison. I imagine how many rats he has killed by selling the poison. And now he's pataraking fire.
I know, on fire.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, this is the Scoop and R2 TV. When we come back, we've got local and international news for you. The roundup of 2014.
Yeah.
All right here.
Stick around.
Scoop special, people.
Guys, welcome back. It's still the Scoop and R2 TV. I'm in with the flow.
And I am Dolakbo.
And I'm Folawewa. And welcome to the special edition of the Scoop.
Yep. Now we're going to do a quick rundown on some of the amazing things that happened in 2014.
Yes. And first up, we have Songs of the Year 2014 Local, our very own.
Yeah.
Did you know, this actually this thing is just swinging me. I have to swing back now.
All right, guys. So, which of the songs do you think made the list?
Obviously,
if you were to guess.
Dorobuchi.
Of course, Don Jazzy threw it down last year with that Dorobuchi song.
Yep.
I remember how it first started because it was just like an Instagram, and I think it was during Tiwa Savage's wedding and stuff, which was the year before last.
The year before.
He just released like a song of him singing the Dorobuchi line, and people just started re-singing the song in their own way on Instagram. And then all you know is like a couple of minutes later, into 2014, he released the song.
I think the vibe of the song is actually what makes people like it, because at the head it won Best Hip Hop Song. So it actually went a long way, and it was actually one of the most downloaded Nigerian songs of the year 2014.
Man.
And also, though, like when I listened to the original Dorobuchi, I didn't really like it because I was like, okay, is this what everyone is on about? When I now heard the Don Jazzy version, the Maven crowd, like, ooh, yeah, okay, cool.
Really nice, but then the video.
Oh, the video let me down.
The video was awesome, but a lot of people didn't appreciate
the trailer was awesome.
When you I was expecting more, But then when you hear the song itself, you're expecting like an African kind of
vibey stuff,
feel, and then you just see like mansions and parties.
You can't really get everything perfect.
I know,
Yeah.
but clean quality though.
Yeah. One of the best in 2014.
I think that song is gonna be like a classic. Like whenever you hear it,
you always like African queen.
Now, what's happening with the SMD, the Supreme Maven Dynasty?
Yes, you know the Mavings actually did Dorobuchi, and now Don Jazzy has kind of retweaked the group and called it the Supreme Maven Dynasty.
There was a language that Akpo used on the break. So he rebranded them.
Yeah. Don Jazzy is like a brand, as in he's just a businessman.
Producer of the year.
Seriously,
he's
on point.
Yeah,
everything is just
really
working.
Awesome. I'm pretty sure Dija, Korede-Bello, and Ricardo Banks are taking cues from the big guys. You know, it's like 2 boys, a girl, and then 2 boys, a girl.
So maybe that's why he kind of changed the name to Supreme, because when he did Maven's Festival, remember it was just when he ended it with more hits, and then he signed on The Prince, Dr. Sid, and Tiwa Savage. So maybe he's kind of like trying to move away from just the Mavens and now
his
create the dynasty.
Nice, pretty nice.
So the number 2 song,
also, we have Aye.
I would give it to Aye any day. It won Song of the Year at the Headies. I keep going back to this award thingy because I think that Headies is like an appreciation to all these
like the end of the year.
And for Aye to have won Song of the Year, nice one, David.
But that song, whenever you heard it, even if you just felt so like lovable and happy, like you were just
the song is just really awesome.
It makes you want to fall in
But
love.
I'm gonna go to the video now though. Now I didn't expect Davido. Like now, I didn't expect Davido to do a video like that. You know, Davido is more like the, flashy. Yeah, he's an awesome musician. But then Aye was like really down to earth. You know, village setting.
Yeah, it's actually part of being creative. And they say that simplicity is the mother of creativity.
But it also shows that Davido can morph into different, styles. Because, when he came out with, back when I was broken, that was when he first started.
When I heard that song, actually, I was like, huh? Davido broke? Really?
Yeah. And then he gave us Ekura.
Yeah, that was like a wedding song.
So,
every
and then
woman.
Aye, I mean, let's just see what he has for us in 2019.
Seriously, I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
Has any guy ever sang this song for Tory?
Which of the songs?
We're like, Aye now.
Why'd you have to go there? I'm
asking because you see, Fola and Jolako always in designers. Always, constantly. Even up to their night wears, they're always in designers.
But why are you asking? Because of the
How does he know that?
She know one designer. Are you guys going to?
Okay, so moving on to the number 3. Remember, this is in no particular order, but our number 3 has to be the theme, the story called Shocky.
The regime.
The regime.
I mean, you guys actually saw us, giving you the move, the Shocky move.
Yep.
That's what is in town.
I can't do it.
So I heard a definition of Shocky and I laughed. Someone said it's like traffic ward is imbecilic traffic ward.
The move itself.
The move itself. But then, almost every Nigerian musician was on that Shocky.
Yes.
Every song
Everyone did their own
had the Shocky. Even Lynx, when he did the Live Story video, he had the Shocky in it. Chidinma recently with Eva Lodia and
Cynthia Morgan.
Everyone was doing Shocky. Everyone.
And the funny thing, even those that are not doing the Shocky, like remixing, they are dancing the Shocky in the video.
Remember that joke that went around last year that you could do the Shocky to every song.
Even in the church.
Just do the slow Shocky. Just do the slow Shocky. Then when it's like a fast song, you just do the fast Shocky. Like
but then again, the dance is actually pretty funny. Yeah.
I like it.
Let's see I wonder what dance movie is going to come up this year.
Yeah. I
so far we've had Atlanta. We've had
the Etigi.
Azonto.
Azonto was a long-standing one. And I feel like Shocky was the biggest.
It's been the biggest so far.
I think Azonto.
Because it wasn't just a Nigerian thing, it was a worldwide thing. Ghanaian, everywhere.
Ghanaians love Azonto.
But I feel like Shocky is not going to go away just yet in this year. I think it's still going to be around.
Now, another song that actually is on our list for songs of the year is the song that is comical, and then it had a little controversy, and then it's just really interesting. Johnny.
Yes, Yemi Alade.
Yes,
Yemi Alade.
The sultry singer. Yeah, she's so awesome. And then she released the song, and everyone was not expecting it. It just took everyone by surprise. And then Yemi Alade just went poof.
She just blew.
She just blew up.
I think this song really did launch her career though. Like she has been around. I remember following her for years. But when Johnny came out, I remember being with a friend and we were like, this song is gonna get this girl far. And you just heard everyone say, Johnny, are you looking for Johnny? Where is Johnny?
Everyone was looking for Johnny. And shout out to Bobby, because when I saw Bobby in the video, it mainly opened up. I just started laughing.
It's gonna be comical.
I just started laughing.
But the other cameos, you saw Beverly. Beverly from Big Brother. She was in the video. Sion was in the video as well. A couple of other people, like a lot of cameos.
And then there was a gist that she was dating
Alex Ekubo.
After that, people were
I must say, they actually both look good together.
Well, because
I wish it was in a room. I wish it was true.
We never know, do you? You
never
don't know.
I don't know.
But Johnny definitely one of the top songs from last year.
Now, I want you to take the last song.
Finally,
why me?
I know that song. You like this song.
I actually like this song. I feel like this song was just a world,
it was a world hit.
Seriously, and it was not just in this country. Although it was a local song, I feel like they were listening to it everywhere. And this song is Double Wahala by Orisha Femi.
When you have Orisha Femi, you have Double Wahala.
Like seriously. That's a Fela vibe.
Yeah, but Fela, I think that is why, because Fela and Anikulapo Kuti is a worldwide, renowned icon, legend, whatever you want to call it.
Everybody just knows.
I think Orisha Femi was able to pick his onions properly.
And it came out at the right time. It really did.
And the video too is really cool, except for his outfit.
Now, what do you guys think about the remix with the band?
I actually prefer the original one. I didn't feel the remix.
I wasn't feeling the Ajala on the remix.
I would definitely prefer.
I think they just dragged it too much. But then the original song was marvelous. Was really awesome.
But Orisha Femi, kudos to you, because he came out he conquered, seriously.
Yep.
And let's see what
else.
And
since then, he's been dropping tracks.
And it's the dropping, yeah.
Nice one. Now, we're going to move away from the local songs of the year. We're going to international songs.
Yeah.
And the first song here is Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. When I heard that song, the simplicity of the song took me away.
That's the thing about Ed, though, is always, the guy is very simple. Yeah. Like with his guitar and his red hair.
He doesn't need to do too much.
Too much. You know, like I said earlier, you know, simplicity is the marker of creativity.
I just love him. Seriously, I do, because it takes a lot. You know, some people try so hard nowadays and they're just trying
sleeping in the studio 2-4-7.
And he breaks all the barriers because he doesn't look like, you know, the typical guy.
You know the nice thing about Ed Sheeran is the fact that a lot of people just release songs. He doesn't release that much.
Yeah.
But then when he just drops the song, everyone is like.
But last year he did another song with Pharrell last year, didn't he? I think it was last year, and he's just, you know, coming and giving you little by little and wanting more from Ed Sheeran. So
and his voice is just out of this.
He actually did win an award at the MTV Base Awards recently hosted. So shout out to.
So Ed Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, and one of the top from last year.
Yep.
So moving on to another classic, you have Ed Sheeran, and then you have Sam Smith. With Stay With Me. Stay With Me.
The song, I feel like I should just tell them, go watch the video.
Seriously.
It's just really
I remember I used to play that song every day last year. Even in my office, they were sick of me. Like, that song.
When Fola likes this song,
it's actually,
she plays it.
When I do, I play it constantly.
But if you're heartbroken, I wouldn't advise you to listen to the song.
No, I don't.
Is that the song you listen to?
No, I just see Stay With Me as a song that connects with everyone.
You can relate it to
anything.
It's not just about relationships. Like, it can be about family, you know.
True.
And Sam Smith is so deep. His voice is marvelous, by the way. So shout out to you, Sam Smith. You should watch out for him, guys.
Cool.
Yeah, he's actually one of the fast rising.
So Dolly, who we got at number
Next
3?
up we have Rude.
Nice. I think that would be my personal song of the year.
Go on, Elo, you take it.
Rude by Magic. Marvelous. When I heard the song, I actually thought of a video in my head. I'm still waiting for the video.
You haven't seen the video?
I've not seen the video.
Different people doing.
Oh my God, I've not seen the video. I can't believe it.
Late. The scoop. We're already in 2015. Elo, I'll explain the video to you. Let me just be nice to you. The video, it was just about, like, he was with his girlfriend, and then he goes to meet the girlfriend's parents, and then they don't accept him because he doesn't look how he should look, and then he doesn't care, and then he's still trying. The girl wants to be with him.
Well, basically, it's a song.
I can actually imagine a Nollywood story here. Seriously, I can imagine.
So that's what we know.
Seriously, I can imagine it.
But Magic by Rude, I feel personally that song should have won its own award.
Yeah, it should have.
An award for magic.
Magic in itself.
Magic in itself. Right?
But there was also a lot of covers on that song. I mean, I know a Nigerian artist did a cover on it, Pelly, and then there was a remix with Wyclef Jean that he performed at the AMAs as well, which was a good rendition.
Really nice.
So a lot of people
Wyclef. Well, you know Wyclef is he's mixed and master, so he's really nice with that.
He can do a lot with that.
Yeah. Now we had pills and potions flying around as well. A lot of people were feeling Nicki Minaj.
Seriously, her vocals. I didn't even realize she could sing like that.
Exactly.
Like her vocals were just on point.
Pills and potions.
Now, if you compare pills and potions, speaking of not knowing that she could actually sing like that, if you compare pills and potions to Anaconda, you see a total change, like
different
a different.
But then she's appealing to two different types. She appeals to a lot of different types of audiences.
I think that's what she has a lot.
She's actually very smart, isn't she? You know, she appeals to those people who like, you know, club bangers and the soft people, so she can sing
because
and rap.
Come to think of it, it will get to a point that she won't be able to rap anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so now she can, you know, dive into the singing.
Well,
Exactly.
she's really hot on the chart. Her album came out and it was marvelous.
She blew it.
And speaking of hot, I mean, a cover on Rolling Stone.
Yeah, no, I didn't feel the cover much.
Really? I did.
You didn't?
I didn't feel it that much. She was looking on Nicki Minaj like.
But what is Nicki Minaj like? Like, she changes her look all the
time.
The thing is, I know she changes her look, but then again, she has this vibe, this Nicki Minaj thing that no matter the kind of hair she does, or kind of outfit she gets into, she's just Nicki Minaj. And I didn't see it on the Rolling Stone cover.
She was looking more natural. Like, it wasn't all
my favorite song, guys. My favorite song from last year. I always have a favorite song, don't I?
You always have a favorite song.
But I'm sorry, this song cannot has to be on this list. It can't go by without being on this list. Wiggle Wiggle by Jason Derulo.
Seriously.
You
guys need to see Fola wiggling.
She was.
No, you don't.
She's a wiggler. She is a wiggler.
You don't need to see that. But even when you just say,
just hear a whistle. Just hear someone whistle. And like, is that wiggle?
Jason Derulo. I want to see what he has in store for us this year because he released some other couple of songs last year, like Trumpet.
Trumpet.
Wiggle.
Still top the list.
Jason Derulo is actually one of the best musicians of someone really close to me. I'll keep that.
Who?
I'm not going to say it.
Who?
She loves Jason Derulo.
You have to spill it.
Someone really close to me.
Is he your boo?
Okay, so let's move away from songs of the year now. What's up next?
Now we're going to be moving right on to albums of the year 2014. Dolly, who did we have on that
First
list?
up, we have Nicki Minaj, Pink Print. It's so funny. We have that on the song of the list, and now album of the year 2014.
I think when you have people or someone like Nicki Minaj on the song of the year, you should watch out for her album.
It's true.
That's true. And she released quite a few songs last year.
Yeah, a few songs.
So what song would you say you liked the most from her album?
Pills and Potion.
Yeah, I felt Pills, but I don't know. There's this one she did with Lil Wayne and Chris Brown.
Yes.
And Drake, all three of them. I can't remember the name of the song right now, but that song was really awesome. And then Anaconda. Anaconda was awesome.
My Anaconda dope.
And then you watch that video. You're like, oh my God.
And they took that was kind of from the classic song, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah. Did you see her?
So I like the way whoever produced it, good job, because I like the way they infused, the old kind of style with this new kind of, I wasn't expecting that from Nicki though. I would say.
The second album of the year on our list is actually someone who's working in the same path as Nicki Minaj. They're on the same genre of music. And this is her debut album. This was her debut album in 2014. The New Classic. Can you guess who that is?
Easy.
And I'm sure she's competing with the fools too.
Iggy Azalea dropped The New Classic. She had Black Widow on that. Black Widow is actually one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So she had a whole lot of other awesome songs on The New Classic. And I think she made a pretty big statement.
That's why I call her. I don't call her Iggy. I call her Easy. I don't know why. She looks
Iggy
easy.
Azalea.
You want to change her name?
I don't know. I just
Izzy Azalea.
But she's from Australia, isn't she?
Yeah, she's from Australia.
It was quite interesting the way T.I. obviously she's on T.I.'s label, and it's interesting the way that T.I. kind of branded her because. Also, someone else I followed from the kind of early stages in their career. I don't know. I'm always
following.
I'm
following everyone.
I'm going to ask you a question now. We know that T.I. signed Iggy.
Yeah.
And then Iggy's doing fine with the album. But then in 2014, the course of 2014, she had a sort of clash with Snoop Dogg.
Yes, that was from the Instagram.
I want that gist because Polly was all over the place with the gist. So.
Okay, what apparently happened was that Snoop Dogg used her to do a joke on Instagram. Just an innocent joke on Instagram. He posted a picture and it was to do with Iggy and she took it personally and she started getting personal. Iggy has also had beef with Azalea Banks, the other rapper. You might know about her.
Azalea Banks.
Also had beef with, rumored to have beef with Nicki last year.
I heard that
on a lot of people's bad.
She's new though, she's new in the industry.
But she doesn't care. Even towards the end of last year, there was rumors about her being racist, having racist comments, even though she had a black boyfriend. She has a black boyfriend.
I don't understand. The Nicki Minaj bit is what actually threw me off balance because when Nicki Minaj came in, Lil Kim was taking shots at her. But then Iggy came in and Nicki Minaj was really cool with it. I was expecting a combo from both of them. But then Iggy, you're taking shots. I don't know.
I guess that's the strategy you take when you want to become famous. You just get a lot of drama. And last year as well, about her ex-boyfriend threatening to release her sex tape as well.
Yeah, all of them have sex tapes. That's most of these guys.
Now the question is, must you step on people's toes to actually climb onto the highlighter?
I don't know why it's becoming a trend because she even took it so far. During the Halloween, she dressed up like one of the white chicks. You know the white chick?
Oh yeah,
the movie.
And she was taking shots at Snoop Dogg. I don't. Terry Crews in that movie was awesome. Anyways, away from the white chicks.
So next up, we have the Street OT by Olami.
Bado.
I'm sorry, Sam. Bado master himself.
Olamide Bado. Now, Street OT. Folly said the album didn't really do it for her.
I didn't really like. I mean, there was like 3 songs that I liked, but for it to be an album to me, majority of it would have to be good. But hey, they put it on the list.
No, it's funny you said they're like 3 songs you like, because actually they're like 3 songs everyone else likes.
And most of the other songs.
Most of the other, but I love Oganla. I love Oganla. Oganla.
That's the one with
okay.
Yeah, that song was really nice. Really
well,
nice.
to be fair to our list we've compiled, those 3 songs were hits though.
Yeah.
Hits throughout the whole.
Story for the Gods.
Story for the Gods. The one with Don Jazzy.
Skilimba. That one was, the video of that was awesome.
So,
and then we had what was this other one? Was it? I can't remember.
Also Real and Respect.
No, it's not that one.
No, that's not the one I'm looking for.
No, there's one that everyone
was it Sitting on the Throne?
Oh, no, is it Eladami?
No, it wasn't Eladami.
No, it was the one that everyone started singing, like they used the words that,
Was it Anifa Woshi?
No, that wasn't on this album.
It's on the album.
Well, that's the shit. Yeah, that was it.
But seriously, I'm not a big fan of Olamide until I heard Story for the Gods.
Really?
I just like it.
Yes,
But I'm not
and
a
he
big
did
fan of it.
end last year very well with his concert that the biggest
I know,
concert everyone is talking
Someone
about.
said something.
What?
I was just with a few friends. It wasn't really like a big thing, but I was just with a few friends, and someone said the Story for the Gods video is supposed to be rated 18.
Yes, it should be actually censored a lot.
And people said they were supposed to cut it off something. They were just trying to censor it, or at least not show some parts, because I watched the video and wow.
Yeah, but didn't you notice that it didn't get played as much on TV?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's actually quite X-rated.
It's a story for God.
So moving on to the next album on our list.
Yep.
This is none other than the chairman himself.
I'm taking the position.
M.I. Yes, M.I. shocked us last year.
M.I.
He just dropped
M.I.
it.
Why
I knew it was up to something when it did what's it called?
Oh yes, the exhibition.
Oh yeah, the King James.
King James,
this
guy.
M.I.
Why did you? I'm a very huge fan of M.I.
Yes.
And I've waited for this album. The first time it came out, I went to get it straight up. I love every song on that album. The only song I really didn't like was the one with Shay Shay, Always Love.
Yeah,
but then every other song, Brother, was amazing.
Oh, that one nearly made me cry because it was just from the heart. Like it was literally singing to Jesse Jaggs and Ice Prince.
And then Ice Prince replied.
I loved it. Oh, they're so cute. I love Rich. I love Rich.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be rich?
Of course, everyone
will love Rich.
Yeah, of course, everyone wants to be
rich. But then Bullion Van. I was asking for you, like, what would you think, like, the video of Bullion Van, how do you think it would look like? It's just like, people just driving
Bullion Van everywhere with money spraying out.
So that was really nice from M.I. The Chairman album was really, really nice. Now, the number 1 album that was is on our list is an album.
Well, is it number 1? Because we're not doing it in order.
Well, no, it's not on the way, like, it's not really like a rating,
it's not
but it's just like, the first album that we were saying.
Go on, Hilo.
It's an album that brought him joy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And the name of the album was
didn't bring him an award. That's true.
You went there. Of course, you're talking about Wizkid, guys. Wizkid.
Yeah, Wizzy Baby. His album Ayo, meaning joy, actually was one of the wonderful albums of 2014. It even got recognition from the Rolling Stone Music magazine.
And the way he dropped the album is like he took a book out of Beyonce's page.
Yeah.
I remember I was awake and he'd said, I'm going to release an album, I remember end of 2013, he was already saying he's going to release an album.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. And I remember being on Twitter and someone just tweeted, what did Wizkid do? Someone else tweeted, Wizkid's album's out. Someone else said, I choose Wizkid's album. And I just checked it out, I was like,
he just
dropped it.
Cool.
He just, no big thingy.
No anything,
no
just
drama,
dropped
no
it.
paparazzi.
Early morning and one day.
There was no PR stunts as well.
That in itself is a PR stunt because people were not expecting it. And then when you're not expecting it, you're going to want it more like, huh? Why would he do that?
And the album did go far. After Booth Liam heard the album, he went on Twitter and he said Wizkid is the king of African music.
Why do you guys think it didn't get any awards?
But then something happened.
And I have to ask, why do you guys think it didn't? Why didn't it get any awards?
I don't know. I don't know. There was so much drama around Wizkid. We will bring that later. Yeah, we'll bring that later. So much drama around Wizkid. And then I was making a point right before then. When Booth Liam actually went on Twitter, Booth Liam is Akon's brother and manager.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's actually Chris Brown's manager. So when he went on Twitter to say Wizkid is the king of African music. Guess who went there and said LOL? Just guess.
I think I read that. Someone called Shino Rambo.
Is that someone called Shino Rambo?
Someone called Shino Rambo.
Shino Rambo from the HKN
Davido's camp.
Yes,
basically.
Davido's camp. Went on Butiam's page, the tweets that Butiam made about Wizkid being the king of African music, and tweeted LOL.
Man, no wonder they had that beef and everything. But
Linda Ikeji's blog was on fire.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Someone made a joke. It was like, sorry, who's Shino Rambo? It's not that old
they
man.
thought it was the actual.
Yeah, actual Shino Rambo who was stealing and oh gosh, it was fine.
Wow, so yes, definitely Wizkid's album made it onto our list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, catch us as we continue our list soon.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so welcome back to The Scoop, the special edition, our review of 2014.
Yep.
I'm Falawewa.
I'm Ilo with the flow, Ilo sir.
And I am Dola Four.
So, continuing with our list, girl.
So next we have the series that made the list 2014. And first up we have Game of Thrones.
Boom. If that series wasn't on the list, I'd probably just stand up.
You know, funny enough, and I know, it has this great buzz, but I've not seen it.
I've watched it a few times.
I've actually not seen it, so I can't really talk about it.
You too?
I've seen bits of it, but every time I try and watch it, I'm like, yeah.
You know what? Game of Thrones is not something we can start next, because if I start, we won't leave here.
Wait, just tell us why was it so hot last year?
The storyline, the whole concept of there was so much suspense in it, and then there was so much controversy, so much conflict. I just can't start explaining it.
So what makes people like the series?
Well,
so
Jennifer
much?
Lawrence was.
Okay.
So I think that was one of the catch. A lot of people were like, "Oh, Jennifer Lawrence."
So is it about? I know it's like has to do with all this royalty.
Yeah, royalty basically. And then there was so much conflict about
I think it was from Roman Empire.
Roman Empire.
It was
you don't know, do you?
I'm not even sure as well.
What I'm saying is, we can't start going into it now because you know it's a series, it's seasonal-ish. So if we start,
we're gonna fight. Yeah, but going on to one of my top series from last year, Orange is the New Black.
Everyone's buzzing about. Okay, this is my turn to say. It's my turn to say. I don't know. I've not watched Orange is the New Black.
Trust me, you should watch it. Last year I think was the season 3 edition and season 3 or 2, whichever one. But it is that. You know why it's so different, right? Because the series is something you don't really hear about it. It's set in prison. It's set in a women's prison, and it's just interesting the different characters you get, and it's just from a different angle.
Then they used to have a British version of it. Like of Orange is the New Black. There was I can't remember.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, but it still wasn't the same because this one it's quite comedical but drama. Like
what I actually like about it is the storyline. The fact that the public relations officer would move, would have so much. What would I call it now? So much drama around her, and then end up in prison for 1 year.
So you have watched it then, Eloisa?
And there was a rumor that
it was like you don't know what it's about.
Well, I'm not saying I don't know what it's about, but then I wasn't really big on the buzz of Orange is the New Black. But another series I was big on the buzz of.
I wonder what that is.
Was what?
The Flash.
The Flash.
Obviously, Elisa would obviously love that. It's a comic person.
Yeah, I love comics.
I'm playing this game. I'm playing Avengers.
No, the DC Comics.
Okay.
The Flash is the story of Barry Allen, whose mother died in a very funny, awkward manner, and then her father was blamed for the spooky, freaky death of her mom. Yes, and then he got struck by lightning. Yeah, he got struck by lightning, and lightning gave him 6 packs. Gave him speed.
Lightning, come and strike Ilo.
I already have 6 packs, please. I don't mind.
Okay, show us.
If you strike me and give me speed, I don't mind.
All right, show us your 6 packs.
He actually has 2. I think
why should I show it?
Well, you're telling us you do.
6. No, I'm not Mr. Oreo.
Or 2. Obviously on the list, this one definitely needs to make the list. It's just one of my favorite, and it's Scandal.
Carrie,
I know she's Carrie wants to talk about this, so
Can I? Oh my gosh, you guys, what happened last year? I mean, Carrie went missing, and then she came back. And then the dad went missing, and he came back, and the mom went missing, and she came back, and then She was able to kill her dad.
I think that's why it's called scandal. Everybody just goes.
There is so much scandalous stuff going there.
Was there any sexual scandal?
Well,
yes.
Come on,
yes.
you know what it's based around, Dolapo, right?
Yes, true.
It's based around the President of the United States and
having an affair.
And Kerry Washington, who is Olivia Pope. Now, she is kind of like, can I call her like an agent, a secret agent? But she has just some top skills. Like, she has natural skills at dealing with situations. She tries to be a good person, but sometimes she catches herself in like bad situations.
You know the irony of it is the fact that in the movie, the character of Kerry Washington has the ability to deal with situations. But then in real life, there were rumors of Kerry Washington and her husband having a divorce. Rumors were that Kerry Washington was filing for divorce last year, 2014. Now, I'm guessing, couldn't she have
it's actually because of this scandal, because of her busy
schedule. She's always shooting.
Scandal
in
real life. So, Ila, what's the next one?
Okay, so the last on our list for the series of 2014 is a crime thriller. It's horror, it's epic, it's awesome, it's breathtaking.
Just tell us already.
It's Hannibal.
Just like it sounds, Hannibal.
It is awesome. It's the story of the detective Will Graham. It is actually based on characters from Red Dragon, the book by Thomas Harris. And it's a story of Will Graham, who actually is a friend to a psychiatric forensic. His name is Dr. Hannibal Lecter. And then actually, Graham is the investigator in charge of looking for Hannibal Lecter. But he doesn't actually know that Hannibal Lecter is the man he's looking for. And then Hannibal Lecter actually ends up becoming his most cunning enemy. He actually wants to eat him.
So, what made it so interesting last year? How long has it been going on?
I think they're in their third season now.
Yeah, their third season.
And
they were given 13 episodes on every season. Even future episodes will have, future seasons will have 13 episodes.
So last year, I'm sure it really picked up into the season.
It picked up a lot. It had 2 seasons last year, and then they are coming up with the 3rd season now. So shout out to Hannibal. Shout out to Hannibal.
Shout out to Hannibal.
Check out Hannibal.
In case you guys have not been able to see the series and you're a book lover, you can go and pick up the book. It's Red Dragon by Thomas Harris.
Okay, so Ila, what is the last on our list for series of 2014?
The last on our list for series of 2014 is a psychological thriller horror. Yes, it is a movie that is breathtaking and epic and suspense-filled. It is.
Just tell us.
Yeah, I was about to do that. It is Hannibal. Yes, Hannibal is a movie that the character is actually based on the book Red Dragon, written by Thomas Harris. Yeah. So Hannibal is a story of an investigator. What's his name again? William. Oh my God, I forgot his name. No.
Oh, that's Hannibal Lecter.
William. Let me do this. Will Graham. Yes. So it's a story based on FBI investigator Will Graham. He became a friend to a psychological forensic. His name is Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Now, Will is actually out on an investigative search to find the man who eats people.
Which is Dr.
Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
Now, he doesn't even know that Hannibal Lecter, who is his friend, is actually the guy who eats people.
So he's looking for someone who's right under his nose when he doesn't know it.
That's a nice...
Dr. Hannibal Lecter actually wants to...
Sorry to cut you. It actually reminds me of, is it a detective that was robbing, but he's a detective as well, but it was actually the criminal. It's one of the American series. I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember, but it's one of
Yeah, but shout out to Hannibal, by the way. They've gone on 2 seasons now, and they're working on their 3rd season for the coming year. So you guys should watch out for Hannibal. Now, in case you're not the film watching type, you're the book reading type, and you happen to be watching this right now, because we know you love us. So you guys can go and pick up the book Red Dragon by Thomas Harris and just scale through, read through, and see what you can pick up. Yeah, so that's it. That's all we have for series.
Nice. Moving on.
So moving on, guys, is fast rising artists who came and surprised us, whose career just went
boom
before our eyes, before we even knew it.
Yep.
So number 1, or one of the ones we have.
Yeah, one of the artists we have on the fast rising. We actually took his song earlier on the Songs of the Year International. It's Sam Smith. Yeah. So So Sam Smith, he came on the music scene and took everybody by surprise. His song Stay With Me, and then he dropped another one.
And his album as well.
His whole album was... Sam Smith is awesome.
He is awesome. He's just a breath of fresh air.
And his voice.
So that's what your feelings with.
For me, it just is vocal.
Because funny thing is that Sam Smith, he really helped me last year in a weird way. Please. But his music just really, I think there's nothing like good music, seriously. There's nothing like good music. And when he releases songs and, just the songs, I always feel like he's the male Adele, sorry.
Adele.
Yeah.
I really think so. And he's just so talented. And I'm just happy for him because I remember watching him getting an award on an award show. And he actually said he never expected and he didn't believe he could be someone that people will be looking at like this.
Everyone by surprise. It was. I just heard a song on the radio. Sam Smith.
He actually, people don't know this, that there was a song he did, and he just did the chorus.
Okay.
He just did the chorus, and that is actually what made him very popular because people wanted to know whose voice was that. Who was the person that sang? I can't remember the song now, but if I remember it, I'll let you guys know.
So who else is on our list?
Your crush.
This
is what's going on about this. Yes.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the other one.
Do you want to introduce her since?
Should I introduce her?
Yeah, just tell.
So Ariana Grande is
You are obsessed.
I love Ariana Grande. I'm not obsessed, but I love Ariana Grande. She's marvelous.
She can sing.
She's very small, and then her voice is very powerful.
Yeah, she can sing.
Yeah. I never knew she could sing like that because she's always on Sam and Cat on the scene.
Yeah.
I
think that is why I like her because she's always the one who's like highlighted from the group she's picked out. She was on Victorious, and then she was picked out for Sam and Cat, and then she was picked out from Sam and Cat. Boom, she just came on the industry.
But
and there's a fact about her that we didn't expect, which we'll be bringing your way later.
Her voice is quite powerful, and I know people like to call her the little or the mini Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Ariana Grande. There was an issue with her.
She can hit the same really close to Mariah Carey, if not higher.
Yeah, really high.
You need to hear that girl, man.
Problems with Iggy Azalea.
I got
problems. She's awesome. Ariana Grande is awesome. Now there was a little news about Ariana Grande. There was a lot of news about her, but there's this one I want to pick. She escaping the model at the Victoria's Secret Award.
I don't know anything about that. You guys tell me about that.
Elsa Husk, the model, the Victoria's Secret model, was actually walking down the runway while Ariana was performing, and Ariana now sort of like dodged her because she was having this angel.
Obviously, she was really taller, bigger than her.
Ariana went on Instagram and was talking to one of her fans on Instagram and said, Elsa is so light, you could literally hit her off with a feather.
No pun intended, eh?
No, just, it was a joke because actually they started laughing and kissing and, not kissing, like, kiss and hug.
Makeup and no bad beef.
Yeah, no bad beef.
So on to another artist who really surprised us, our fast risers of 2014, Shay. Shay.
She surprised me
Shay.
with Crazy.
Yeah, towards the end of last year, right? That video.
That scene.
That Crazy.
Yeah.
That scene. I'm not that scene.
No, with Wizkid, right?
But do you know why Shay surprised me? Because I remember she first came out with Loving, you're loving.
Yeah, that song was.
And then she did Irawa
was my best.
And the songs, they were just okay. And then I think she changed management. She changed management, and then she released the song. Before then, there was a song before Murder actually.
Yep.
I'm a girl, Raga. And slowly but surely, she just became interested. Is that she did Murder with Patoranking.
I think Patoranking murdered.
Yes. And she
murdered it.
I think she murdered Murder.
She murdered it.
They all murdered it. Even Shady.
I love her vocals on Murder.
I'm sure she's going to be bringing us so much more this year. I can't wait for Shay.
Now, speaking on another fast rising artist, he also was in Murder. This is Patoranking, the dude who was selling
rat poison.
Alubarika.
It was only rat poison.
I love Patoranking. Probably because I heard the story, but I love the guy.
But Patoranking is awesome.
He's awesome.
He's really nice.
He's very humble.
Funny, I didn't know anything about him before. Like when I heard stories about him, I remember I was watching a video, like an old classic video, and I see Patoranking, and I'm like, this is Patoranking.
Yeah.
So that means he must have been around for a while, but no one even knew anything about him. And then he just shot out with Alubarika and Timaya, and then.
Funny enough, most of these artists are actually connected. A lot of them know themselves. All right, so also there was like something Layla did a while back on her blog. She posted pictures of celebrity. It was like a throwback.
Okay,
So she posted a lot of pictures of celebrities, and then there was a picture of Pastor Rankin and Flavor, and then she saw that guys hunger and starvation. And Pastor Rankin was like.
But it's so interesting because you never hear like, okay, that comes out now because we know about it.
Yeah,
you know, but
it's
just you know,
but it's actually done real well because this one was it?
It was the most promising talent of the year, rising talent.
Exactly. See why he had to make the list.
Well.
People who had won that award recently, I think Wizkid, Davido, and now Pastor Rankin. So he won the car.
That's really cool.
Cool.
Really nice.
And finally, we have Yemi Alade.
Yeah,
my girl.
Yeah, you
sitting on it.
What are you sitting on? Local trio.
Seriously, man, I have to give props to Yemi Alade. Whoever your team is, wherever you are, if you're watching this, you should be watching this. Kudos.
I am waiting for what she'll do in 2015. I am patiently waiting.
I just remember Johnny, and then
she did Kissing as well.
Kissing, and then she was on everyone's feature. She was so many people.
Tangerine.
Tangerine. Yeah.
And you know, there's this thing she does with her hair and her.
I love it.
She's very creative with that image. She reminds me of Lady Gaga, kind of.
Lady Gaga.
I mean, in terms of being creative, changing our image, our costume.
I think she's very African queen, and I love it. Yeah, I love it.
But I think at some point they were comparing her to Shay. Like, who's doing well, who is coming out.
Well, I think
they're on different leagues of their own. Like Yemi Alade is a very, African. She's always doing her pidgin and stuff. Shay is, the raga queen, and So I think they both can do well.
I'd
love to see what Yemi Alade is going to bring this year. Seriously,
waiting for every Nigerian artist this year.
So guys, stick around because we have more for you after this.
Stick around.
So yes, guys, welcome back, and we're still on the scoop.
Yeah, the scoop.
Elisa, it's New Year. Come on, support us with the news.
There's something I'm reading here, which Fola is gonna let Fola take. You know what to do. There's something very important I'm reading.
Oh. Go ahead. Okay, we're still here on the scoop, the special edition, our list of 2014.
Yep.
Now into our next category. This is the ganga category of this episode. Relationship dramas from 2014.
That's why I was reading something for you.
What were you reading? Give me the scoop.
I was reading Pokelo and Elikem.
Yes, Pokelo and Elikem have made it to our list of their drama that happened last year. Now, I heard a bit about this. Okay, let me just give you a bit of a background or intro to Pokelo and Elikem. Big Brother is where they met. Big Brother Africa and
the hot shot.
Yes, the hot shots. And I actually thought, I was surprised that they took their relationship out of the house. Most times you have relationship drama in the house. People just get together because they're in the house. And then when they leave the house, you forget about each other. But to see that they were still together, they came out and they actually were together for a bit. Whether they're together now, I don't know.
They're not together anymore. They
broke up. The drama that surrounded them, what happened?
Pokelo, the queen of swagger all day. That is her Twitter account. She went on Twitter and late in 2014, she tweeted this. That's what I was reading. Very amazing. She said, "Can someone please ask this 46-year-old woman why she continues to harass me over an Elikem who is 26 years old?
Wow.
Grandmother, I am done playing games with you.
No, she didn't.
Let's blast this. Shh. Your 3 children are the same age as him. Hashtag nonsense." So that's what she went on Instagram.
And I saw his response. Okay, what I saw from his response was that Pokelo, you need to get a life. Apparently he used the lady's phone to call Pokelo. So Pokelo assumed, I don't know, it could be true, it might not be true, but the way he painted it was that he just used her phone to call his girlfriend at that point, and she jumped to conclusions that he's cheating on her, cheating on her with with this lady,
and
woman. She's just gone on Instagram, gone on social media, and blasted him.
And
so
he was pissed.
Yeah, he was very.
He went back and said, Pokelo, deal with your insecurities and leave Gloria alone.
Oh no! I wonder if they're gonna get back together, or if they're still together this year.
I'm not so sure.
Any updates on them?
No.
We'll give you the scoop as usual.
When the update comes up, we'll give you.
We'll definitely let you know.
Yep. So that one, I just had to bring that one out. So you guys can carry on.
And next up, we have Nicki Minaj and Safari.
Oh, Nicki girl.
I think it was actually good while it lasted.
It was together for years.
It was together for years.
The thing with me and Nicki Minaj and this Safari bit is, a lot of people are like, Nicki Minaj. The fact that they broke up, I blame Safari. Ask me
why.
Now, you see someone like Nicki Minaj, and everyone is expecting her to be this flirty, the kind of person she portrays. Everyone just thinks Nicki Minaj is a...
kind of just loose, kind of.
Yeah, but then she said something. She said she's been with this guy for 15 years.
And she also said, no one can be as loyal in this relationship like I've been. That's what. So
I feel for Safari, and he's still taking shots at her.
Yeah, he's still.
So I feel for Safari, if you're doing all this.
It was speculated actually that the reason that they broke up is because he wanted to launch his career. He wanted to go, because apparently in his head, or what he released was that he'd been by her side for so many years. Now he wants he wanted to actually go into rapping as well, but they had an agreement allegedly when she wasn't as famous that she will be the one to bring in the bacon, and he will be by her side as her,
it's like,
as a hype man.
It's like Tiwa Savage and T-Blaze.
Yeah, but it's not. Is it the same? Because T-Bills has always been a manager kind of thing, and he still gets his own. But I can understand to an extent why Safari or Safari, whatever Safari would feel like that after so many years. But my thing is, why agree with her when this whole thing, in the beginning, and now that she's gone so famous and she's making so much money, you now want to switch and change. And it was so sad when she broke down on the interview last year with Angie Martinez, and she was like, she doesn't know how she's going to live without him, because she's basically been with him all her life, kind of, to be honest, all of her career.
But then, like you said, I kind of understand where Safari is coming from, because it's a man. I suppose you want to do your own thing as well. You want to learn how to do your own thing.
But I think they just went about it the wrong way. Like, they can still work it out, and I think.
But the thing is, I don't get what career does.
He's a hype man. He's probably making more money.
You don't want to bring her down, because then it will seem like competition at some point.
Yes. Yeah,
at some point,
that's true.
Nicki Minaj, I'm pretty sure if you put Safari down and you put Nicki Minaj down, she will floor him.
She will, obviously. I mean, she
I don't want to know the kind of rap he raps.
Will.
But then again, it's their relationship issues. And I was just not happy that Nicki Minaj broke down. I wasn't.
But that's just. But she later went on Twitter to say that he was trying to blackmail her. Probably emotional, I don't know. She went on Twitter. There was this tweet fight between them, and she went on to say.
But I mean, he should have been more tactful in it.
Yeah, she's your girlfriend.
You've been together for so long. You shared so many memories, and just
15 years.
Do you know what I mean? But another couple who I think ended very untactfully was Jason Derulo and Jordin Sparks.
I thought these two were gonna be ever after, like last forever.
I
was rooting for you guys.
Stop.
I'm not even joking. I'm not even.
Now Jordin Sparks had marry me, and she thought Jason Derulo was going to kneel down and then bring it big.
They should go engaged.
Is it her fault?
They were engaged.
Yeah, they were engaged. But then I think she was just a little.
Yes, they were.
When were they engaged? Though?
Because I watched this interview. Like there was someone interviewed both of them, and she had the ring.
No, she's always had that ring. She appeared in his video for Marry Me.
She wanted him to marry. She didn't want to have peace. See, I've switched here.
But it's Jason Derulo's fault, because I remember putting it on the script. No, let me tell you, not whatever happened, but I mean the start of all the pressure he claims was on him about marrying her. You're going to do a video. You're going to do a song, first of all, that says Marry Me, right? You're releasing it when you're with a girl that you love so much. You get her a car, and then you make her appear in your video as the girl for Marry Me. She's going to be thinking, you're serious about me then. What?
Is it a crime if he buys her a car?
That is not the crime.
Now, tells her he loves her, and then puts her in his music video?
For Marry Me.
For Marry Me.
She was in another music video.
Yes, but this particular one is when they've been together for a long while.
So now I'm going to agree with Fala, because DeBank did the same thing, and shortly after he broke up with Genevieve.
Listen,
you don't have that intention
yet. In a music video, he is like, okay, fine, they're dating. If he used
they're seriously dating at this point.
If he used, they were dating. Now, if he used another chick for Marry Me and probably kissed her in the video, you see Jordin Sparks.
That's his word. That's
I'm sorry. He's had videos before then, and he's been more, suggestive with the girls. Sorry, when you have video models all up on you,
exactly,
it's part of your job.
Yeah, she knows that.
When you're bringing your personal girl into the video,
and
the song is called Marry Me.
Come on.
I'm sorry, you don't be expecting.
It's normal to expect him to marry, but then so much pressure. I'm pretty sure she was probably proposing to him.
But I watched an interview she did last year as well on the Wendy Williams show, and she didn't disclose any information, but rumors were going around that he cheated on her. Wendy Williams asked her if she's going to give the car back, and she was like, well, I might, but she hasn't given the car back.
Really? Why would you give
the car back for?
What am I giving the car back for? The way I see it is, I'm sure he broke up with her. I'm just saying. Because if you look at it, right, when they both do interviews, Jason Derulo's stand is more of a, we just ended like that, and whatever. But her stand is, she's hurt. He's not like, she's
taking shots at my main guy. Anyways,
but then her move with that album, the mixtape she released. Remember the mixtape?
Yeah, I think we actually brought it on the scoop.
On the scoop?
Yeah, we gave you guys
she released the mixtape, right? And
about her scrubbing his bag when she was there during his accident.
Remember how they got together?
So I don't get. So what? She's trying to play emotional games now.
She's just opening up.
Come on!
It isn't.
Move on!
It isn't.
You guys are broken up.
I wonder if they'll get back together this year.
They might. They might because there's a couple.
They've been getting on.
Yes, there's a couple that has been on and off.
They have no
Speaking of the latest entry into the Urban Dictionary.
No.
Yes, the leech
last year. I can't believe that.
Up to $1 million in diamonds showered on her by the same guy that she has been breaking up and coming back. These guys, I don't know.
Been bashed by, been bashed under,
and Captain Crunch, and Kawasaki, and Karaoke,
and Rihanna. Yeah, low blow. People don't even know her so much; they confuse her for Rihanna. Like, who is Karuche Tran.
Captain Crunch.
But those two, whirlwind last year. The whirlwind relationship of the year.
Relationship drama of the year, and then now they're finally back together.
Let's see how long it lasts.
Make one decision.
Don't forget, we're still fresh in 2015. They can break up in a couple of days.
They might surprise us. They might surprise us 2015. It's
like,
a new year. New resolution. New year resolution. Everyone break up with Chris Brown.
I like the Lagos faith in these people. And then she's saying they might surprise us. But everyone had this faith in Karuchi that, fine, she's done with Chris Brown. She's not going back anymore.
I didn't have the faith.
Bash at her, and she was like, I'm done. She went on her Instagram page and said she was done.
Even about big
Come on,
you know.
And then next he buys you diamonds worth $1 million and you are.
But wait, you fella.
What?
If your guy, maybe the guy breaks up with you and then it gives you a damn what?
I will keep the diamond and you will have to make it up to me if you really want
to. Listen.
But if I break up with him, sorry, I will give you back the diamond. Maybe.
Really?
No, this is what I'm thinking. You've put yourself in a situation whereby you said no more. I'm not going to have this. I'm not. She said Chris Brown
sorry,
can teach
but she was
FBI, psychological torture.
At that point, she was hurting. It's normal.
Look, Chris Brown is as much to me.
Chris Brown said a lot of stuff about her. Took shots at her. And
I remember he was saying stuff like, "You only became famous because of me."
He even said she went out with Drake. She had something to do with Drake. Chris Brown and Kawasaki. Sorry.
You know what? Just like Fela said, I think the reason why they are coming back together, why they're still attracted to each other, because they're as bad as each other.
Yes, so to be honest.
They always come back, yeah.
Well, let's look at the good side. They're as good as each other.
Exactly. And onto a couple who didn't get back together, even though we thought they might. Robin Thicke and Paula Patton.
Yeah. Now, people said they ended up divorcing because of Miley Cyrus.
She filed for
don't believe that.
And then there were rumors that Robin Thicke was cheating on her as well.
I kind of agree with that. I think because of his kind of the career he's in, and some men unfortunately don't know how to separate.
This, yeah.
No, men in the industry, women and men in the industry. Let me just say, singers. They're surrounded by so many fans. And why I say men especially is because it's easier for women fans to throw themselves at the men. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, men have prestige.
You know what I mean, and because men are physical beings, as soon as the lady just comes to you, you're gonna.
But you do realize that Paula Patton is actually one of the top actresses in Hollywood.
In Hollywood, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she's had men fling themselves literally at her. So if you say, I don't know.
But I'm still waiting to find that entertainer, you know, that, you know, have women or men been flung at them, but would not cheat.
Well, Murtala said...
I'm still waiting.
Humans in general, humans in general.
It has been with J.D. Pinkett for a while.
But there were rumors that cheated at some point. Yeah.
But interesting fact, apparently they spent the new Christmas together last year, Paula Patton and Robin Thicke. So it looks like they're still
That's what I love about this white people, like, you know, international people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal. We're divorced, but I can spend time with the family, go on Christmas holiday.
Here in the local set. If you quarrel, if you break up,
that's it.
For life.
That is it. Oh gosh, I could continue.
Anyways, guys, you know how we do it on the Scoop R2TV. On the Scoop and R2TV, we are television everywhere. So go to our social media platforms and talk to us. On Twitter, it's at R2_TV. On Facebook, it's my R2TV. And Instagram is R2TV. Now, do a little retro. You know, think back in 2014, something memorable, and then hashtag it. Hashtag the real Scoopian, and then hashtag the memory, whatever it is, birthday, anniversary, anything.
From 2014.
Yeah, from 2014. And tweet at us, send us Facebook messages. You know, go on our Instagram page and like pictures, post pictures at us. You know, it's wonderful. So stick around with us because we still got more retro on 2014 after this.